Hello, beautiful Taurus. Welcome to my channel. We're doing your weekly intuitive, creative story for you. Using the animal spirit deck, I'm going to get one card for you and one card for the person in your energy currently. And then I'm going to break it down with the fairies, and hopefully we'll get you a good message for your personal ascension, or any messages that God wants you to hear at this time. So let's see what we get. And just a little side note, this is all, it's not tarot. I'm using oracle cards, and they're meant to be specific. They can get specific, so these may or may not resonate with you, these readings. Okay, so let's just get into it, and feel free to like, comment, and subscribe and all that good stuff. Okay, thank you, Taurus. Let's see. Taurus. Okay. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. All right. So I think these two are your energy. First, let's start off with the earthworm. Okay. I just want to give you a little look at that card. And also here we have the lion. Sometimes two cards pop for one specific person. So I'm going to just go with what Spirit's telling me. Okay. Downward triangle with a line going through it is the alchemical symbol for earth. And here we have the earthworm here. The earthworm, I just wanted to describe this card too. So the upward triangle is the alchemical symbol for fire. And here we have the beautiful, beautiful lion. So, could have Leo in your chart, but it doesn't have to be. The earthworm. The earthworm is more of a lower vibrational card, and mixed with the lion, which is super, super high vibe. And I say lower vibration because of the notion that the earthworm is, you know, it lives in the mud. It's over by the trees. I remember playing with one as a child by a tree, and they have this energy where they know that they're earthworms, so they kind of feel insignificant in the wild, and because these are wild animals that are in this oracle deck. So yeah, the earthworm feels insignificant to others. They might deal with confidence issues. And here with the lion, it's all the contrary. So I think with you, Taurus, outwardly, your appearance to like people that you deal with in a dynamic in your work setting or socially, people see this lion, a super confident person, but underneath it all, there is this, that your person makes you feel, there is this insecurity. And yeah, I just want to focus on the lion. So yeah, he's everything that a lion is. It's royalty, it's spirituality, it's teaching, it's illumination. And yeah, I think you're having a hard time. You are all those things, but you're having a hard time with feeling this insignificance and maybe a little bit shy, timid. As you can see, the earthworm is sort of like just curled up into this ball where it's like trying to protect itself. Maybe you are trying to protect your heart, because lions have big hearts. So I feel the sense of protection. And I think with all the chakra colors being in the center, it's really indicative of the fact that all of what you are and who you are, you're kind of keeping it hidden, and masking it with this persona is what I'm getting. And for your person, here we have the fox. So the downward triangle with the line going through it is for earth. And then we have the lovely fox. And the fox is, believe it or not, a strictly like monogamous person. And of course they're sexy, and you know how that saying goes, sexy as a fox. I'm really getting that too. And it's an earth energy, so it's very, very grounded. And I don't know, I feel like the fox is like offering you a commitment because they are so monogamous, or may have spoke about the love they have for you, and you're maybe, you know, reluctant. With the earthworm, you're like kind of you know, insecure. Maybe you look at your person as a really super attractive person, or maybe a little bit too much, you know, and it's intimidating because the fox there with the eyes, as you can see, it's like staring you down. And this can be a lot of overwhelming energy all at once. And they're very, you know, they're sexy foxes. All right, so let's go ahead and get some fairies for you and see where this is all going, right? And I think that you think that they're incredibly sexy because they're coming up as the fox. But their energy might be a little bit too straightforward, to the point where you like to take things a little bit slower, you being the Taurus that you are. Well, I can feel you on that, like, because I know Taurus likes to take things slow. So let's get into the fairies and see what they have for you. All right. Well, this is very good. Let's get more. All right. So here we have the Tom the Poet, and this is my Romeo card. So I do believe that the fox has gotten your attention here, and underneath the nervousness and maybe the insecurity, and I know that Taurus might deal with a lot of those issues with insecurity and taking things super slow, and this fox energy is all in your face with commitment, whether it be energetically or what have you. With Tom the Poet, it's like there is love there, I think, on both ends. But I always notice about this card how he's sitting sort of, if you look up body language, I'm sure if you see the crossed arms, it's like not ready to, you know, pursue the person, more chill about things. But right after that is Luathas the Wild, where he's like my fire circuit. You might have fire in your chart. 0 to 100 real quick, and he's like always ready. You can see how he's even like ready to pounce, like he's always ready to go and have a good time. He's got that little smug look on his face. I always love the art on these. You can go on and on, right? So yeah, I do feel like even though you're reluctant, you're still wanting to pursue the person, as well as I feel like a mirroring energy here. But with the Sage, this is equivalent, to the Hermit card. And the Sage has been through the battle and been through a lot and is silent and not really saying much. And that's what I feel is going on between the both of you. There needs to be a rebalancing. You see how the undressing of a salad, this fairy is like balancing these two pearls. There definitely needs to be a rebalancing instead of silence. I feel there's a lot of silence between the both of you. But overall, you guys have this beautiful energy of like love between the both of you. Miko and Muggle is just the epitome of joy, and you can see it on his face, right? And yeah, with Tighten the Self, it's like time to make a turn. But this is also a spiritual ascension. So I feel like not only does the dynamic bring you joy, or the other person, the fox, bring you joy, but it also is like a spiritual awakening that's happening. And with the grandmother, the fairy godmother, she can be a grandmother, right? She has a very like grandmother like energy here. She's like literally the lady from Cinderella, and she's here to, you know, encourage you to open your heart. Whenever she shows up in a reading, she's always trying to illuminate your heart space, to open up a bit and to feel more comfortable within the dynamic, within yourself, you know, to get that. I'm getting that she's telling you to right all these wrongs to make the love work. So if there is, which obviously there is, this sense of insecurity, to like fix that, to go within and really fix that and heal that, you know, and make a turn for the better. I mean, we always, each day that we're given, we can always take the magic from the fairy godmother and make things happen, but it all has to come within you. And here goes an owl. I just seen that. It's like, you have the wisdom, but I think these are all things, especially with a Taurus, that they can be difficult, but they're not impossible. But don't pressure yourself. Take all the time you need. I know you move considerably slower than all the other signs, because you're trying to build a foundation, not something that's just willy-nilly. So I get it. But yeah, you have the blessing of the fairy godmother to like make it happen, and to turn it around, turn the insecurity around into like confidence in yourself, to get what it is that you want, Taurus. So I hope that resonated with you. I'll be back I believe today's Thursday. Yeah. So every Thursday I'm going to be doing the earth elements. So make sure you subscribe, hit the bell, and you'll be notified every time I post. Thank you, Taurus. Lots of love. Bye-bye.